In the beginning, there were only natural numbers. People used them to count sheep, stars, fruits, grains, etc. Everything in the world was measured by something that existed. But in the stillness of the night, in the silence of the universe, something new was born. A symbol no one had seen before, a round figure, perfect, whole, and silent. It did not count what was there, it represented what was not. It was zero, not a number to count things, but a number to count nothing, a doorway to the unseen. There was a whisper inside that circle. And centuries later, in the land of India, a great mind heard that whisper. Brahmagupta, the mathematician, gave the silent circle a place in the number system. For the first time in history, zero was not nothing anymore. It had a name, a meaning. Now, coming back to the kingdom of numbers, all the other numbers were getting inside the palace, but zero was sitting alone outside the gates. He was never invited to the council of numbers. The others said, "You are nothing, you add no value." So zero lived outside the gates, unseen, unheard, and unwanted. One day, the kingdom was in trouble without zero. People couldn't count properly. Place values were lost, the greatness of big numbers vanished. That's when others realized without zero they were incomplete. Now zero walks in, stands next to 1, it becomes 10. If he moves next to 2, becomes 20. When zero stood beside them, he didn't remain nothing, he gave them power. Zero proudly said, "I am not nothing, I am balance, I am the point between gain and loss. I am the doorway to a new kingdom of maths." Thus, the forgotten figure became the foundation of maths. Circle of Silence was crowned as King Zero, the hero who made others greater. From nothing, he became everything. So now people could represent nothing as zero. Now subtraction made sense. Any number, when subtracted with itself, would give answer zero. Now integers marched in as both positive and negative warriors. Now, when zero became the king, the natural numbers were the first proud citizens. Whole numbers joined with zero, and integers, as you saw before, had both positive and negative warriors. Rational numbers, they built bridges between the numbers, and far away, our wild explorers, Route 2 and Route 3, lived in the forest of irrational numbers. Now, King Zero made some laws. He made the law of identity. When anything is added to zero, the answer would be that same number itself. Next, the law of inverse. Every number must have an opposite. For example, -5 for 5, -6 for 6, etc. Law of equality and balance. For example, x plus 5 equal to 9. Now, just like in zero, maybe you feel small, but with the right spark, you too can rise. Let your maths journey begin with Quick Maths Hub.